What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. The final portion of Please Learn the Setlist in 48 hours. However, we do have another documentary coming up. Which one, Ronnie?
Endless Forms, Most Beautiful, the making of.
All right, that is coming up. Make sure you're here for that. Ronnie will be joining me for that one too, if I'm not mistaken. So it'll be a journey. It'll be an adventure. Let's jump in. Let's finish this off. It's been a hell of a learning documentary and a hell of a learning curve for Floor. Like, I don't know that just anybody could have pulled that off. Not without stumbling around a few times. Not without making a few mistakes. Not just jumping in and the band being like, damn, we like having her around. They all look like their spirits are lifted for sure at this moment in time.
Oh, yes.
So I'm excited for it. Let's go, Ronnie. Shout out to everybody in the Night Dreamers Reactor side. I appreciate each and every one of you guys too. The link to that will be down below inside of the description. Again, shout out to 124 Spider for the recommendation. Let's go. Why didn't it play? Let's go now. There we go.
Omat fiilikset ennen keikkaa on muuttunut hyvinkin radikaalisti viimeisen vuoden aikana. Mä olin aikoinaan maailman suurin jännittäjä ja monta kertaa oksentanut ennen keikkaa. Ja ollut sellainen kuoleman pelko mennä sinne lavalle ja se on hävinnyt ihan totaalisesti nyt viimeisen vuoden aikana. Varmaan ymmärtänyt, tajunnut jotain perustavanlaatuista tästä hommasta, miten turhaa se loppupeleissä on. Koska se mitä tapahtuu lavalla, niin se kuuluu siihen mitä livenä pitääkin tapahtua. Me ei mennä sinne suorittamaan. Me mennään lavalle pitää hauskaa ja luomaan elämyksiä itsellemme ja muille. Ja siis väärin laulaminen, väärin soittaminen, sekoileminen, se tekee sitä koko hommasta inhimillisemmän ja sitä ei missään nimessä tarvitsisi koskaan pelätä. Päinvastoin.
First off, before we get into the floor, I see him chanting. But it's something to be said that it's never really, you can tell. Like, there's artists out there, there's people out there that have platforms, there's things like that you could tell it's about the money, it's about the fame, it's about the fortune, it's about making it big and getting rich. And not with Nightwish, it's about the fun. It's about the fans. It's about giving everybody a pleasurable experience, making it something relatable that can help people, that can heal people, that can make you feel good on a shitty day. Like, it's just a whole different vibe than it is with some, like, say, mainstream American artists. You look at them with all of their gold teeth and Gucci and Louis Vuitton, and it's like, really, what are we doing? Like, what are we trying to put out here? But with Nightwish, it's never even a question. There's always some sort of lyrics that touch you. There's always some sort of a feeling. There's always Floor, who, if you ever want to just have a good time and grin, like, turn on Ghost Love Score. Don't turn on Story Time. That one makes me cry. But it's a different vibe with them. You could tell. Yes. Does there need to be money involved? Yes. They have to make money in order to put on these large, fucking extravagant shows. But it's not about each one of them getting rich. It's just kind of about them getting together and doing what they love to do and what the fans love to hear. It's a very, very cool kind of phenomenon thing that's going on.
When it comes to Nightwish, always two words comes to my mind. That is, the first one is camaraderie, and the second one is family.
I can see it. I've seen it since the day that I started reacting to them. Jesus, like, they've shown up. They definitely have supporters from every country in the world. Like, you could play anywhere, and everywhere somebody will show up. It's just, I don't know. Nightwish has it like some other bands will never have it. Gonna make her cry on stage.
You got it.
Thank you. Hey! They love you too. Yes, they do. Hey, how about we're gonna do a next song?
He said, you guys can have this water. I've got wine.
But before we do that, we'd like to loud you can be. So can you do one of your massive roars? Now, what would happen if I count to 3? Do you think you can do even louder? All right, there we go then. 1, 2, 3.
That got him to interact.
Oh yes, you definitely deserve this song.
You know this song?
Oh yeah, we definitely heard this song a few times. Was she crying? See, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. As soon as people hear certain tones, certain notes, certain pieces of a song, it punches you in the face.
Highly, just one question. What lyrics do you hear when they sing it now?
No. Don't ruin it. You know
No?
what? Damn it! Oh, maybe that girl in the front row was crying from tears of laughter because she hears the same lyrics. Killed it. They did. Killed it.
Nope.
Hey. Can we just pause for a minute to say that these fans legitimately look as though like nothing had ever taken place? For the band, legitimately, at this time, every time they took the stage, who knew what was going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Even in new countries, you don't know how every country's fan base is going to react to you. You don't know how any of that stuff's going to go down. Every single smile on the face of these fans was like a sigh of relief for them. It had to have been. They were just like, thank God. Like, Jesus, please let this continue, because this is not like, it just seems like such more of a spark than we had at the beginning of the documentary when they were performing. I'm not saying that it's the magic of Floor. I'm saying Floor. We know Floor is magical, but it's just, I don't know. It's the magic of the whole thing together. The whole conundrum that is Nightwish. Like the fans,
when they love you,
everything.
When they love you in South America as a band, they almost treat you like a religion. That's not only with Nightwish, that with all bands. South America is something very special.
Yeah, I have heard that they definitely rock out and show some support like no other people do to certain individuals, to certain bands, to like, I don't know. It's just the whole thing together. It's not even just the lead singer. It's not even just the music. It's just like how they work together, how they vibe together, their vibrations that they're putting off into the world. Like, I don't know how they keep the energy that they keep, but it has to come from the fans. That's the only place that you could get energy like that from. They have to legitimately love what they're doing and love the people that they're doing it for.
Yep.
Flo already looked like she's having fun since the first performance. I promise you that fan has not washed that shirt. I promise you it's not been washed. The damn thing is in a frame with sweat stains on it.
Milloin sen edelleen käydä, kun rempasit paidan pois meitä?
En muista, olisinko me koskaan tehnyt sellaista. Jotenkin tämmönen carpe diem henki, että kokeillaan nyt kaikki nämä rock'n'roll-kliseet.
Yes, you should.
En vielä koskaan heittänyt. Marko ja Jukka hoiti sen.
Marko and Jukka did that. Of course they did.
Koskaan tullut lähetetty. En ainakaan muista.
That are the typical cliches.
There's a whole bunch of typical rock cliches that you imagine people doing. Flinging the guitar around your body, taking your shirt off, crowd surfing a little bit. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that people picture rock stars doing.
I have never been a rock star, but I managed to throw out at one time a bathroom sink out of the hotel window.
They do that?
Luckily there was no one. No, not they. I did that once. Oh, back in the days.
I could see you trashing some hotel rooms back in the day, Ronny. I could see it. You were probably a hellion out there just raising Cain. Especially when you were down in the Texas area. I know you just went crazy down there.
Yep.
Minkälainen normaali päivä on kertova?
Riippuu vähän. No nyt Etelä-Amerikka on mennyt vähän herätys kahvinaamariin lentokentälle ja keikkapaikalle. Muutama olut ja taju pois ja sama seuraavana
Pass out.
Se on aina kiva, jos kerkee hotellilla käydä siinä välissä pienet päiväunet ottamassa.
The energy that they exert, they legitimately don't even need to go to a gym. They don't need to worry about what the hell they eat. I promise you, that's a lot of calories burnt up there on that stage.
Oh yeah.
Especially Yuka's ass. Holy shit. I can only imagine what his calories are. I want to know what his diet is, because I bet you he eats like Michael Phelps.
Floriansen oli ollut ryhmässä vasta 2 kuukautta, mutta fanaattinen eteläamerikkalaisyleisö otti hänet avosylin vastaan. Tunnelma oli muutenkin positiivinen ja kaikesta paistoi tekemisen meininki.
Onko iskenyt?
Like little kid.
Taiteilijan oma kuva.
Harmittaako sinua kiertueella mikään?
Aikaiset herätykset. Mut siihenkin tottuu. Meidän tuo aikaero tuossa, niin asennoituu oikein, niin kyllä se siitä. Ei, tällä hetkellä ei vituta mikään.
This is to be good, great, joyous, beautiful and free. This is life. Empire and victory! Yes!
They still do that.
That's very cool. I like that they have their own little traditions, their own little things that like it's very just the whole thing it's a vibe. It's something new and exciting every time. That damn flan! It doesn't matter how many times I hear that. At all. Legitimately, hair up. It just, I don't know, there's something with I don't know, with the frequency of that song or something. But it doesn't matter. You never ever gets old. It's never, even though you're expecting it, it still happens like static electricity. It's freaking crazy. Oh my God. Intense. I love it. Yeah. That's not the sound of a crowd that's upset, that's sad, that's depressed at all.
Yep. Let it roll a few seconds. I have something to say. Let it roll.
Listen to them. They don't give a shit.
Riley.
Yeah.
Go down 10 seconds.
Go back 10 seconds?
Yeah. Okay, I have two things to say. The first thing, you heard them all chant floor, 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 ne?
Yeah.
And then at one point, you see Yuka, the drummer, raises his right arm and he chants also, you see him chanting floor, floor. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, Ghost Love score was never meant to be sung at the end, at the ending, at the outro. Normally it would be an instrumental part in the Tarja days and in the days as it was the original song. But you have to give props to Annette because she started to do things with the ending a little bit jazzy, and she tried to do, because Annette also said, I hear something is missing. And when Floor joined the band, she said the same thing. I love that song, Ghost Love Score. And she stated that herself during interviews and her own reaction. She said there's something missing at the end. So during this tour, Floor started experimenting with Ghost Love Score, with the ending, during sound checks. And then the guy said, hey, that looks cool. We do that tonight. And that's how slowly it became the ending that we now know these days.
I'm saying of all experiments that could have gone right, no matter how many times you listen to it, it doesn't matter. Nope. You've heard it thousands of times and it still gets you. Like that's a powerful ass song. It doesn't matter. And I'm saying even when we saw the virtual concert, I saw her perform. That was an intense performance of that song too, even though it was a virtual concert. It punched you right in the face. Like legitimately I want to wait till people start reacting to that one because that's going to knock some people's damn socks off. I understand why people watch the reactions to Ghost Love Score. I go and watch them myself now just because you want to see people experience that for the first time, even though you get to experience it with them every time. It's crazy.
That's how it evolved.
Yeah, it's nuts though. Like that it was just evolved off an experiment. Let's see what happens. Somebody realized that something could be a little bit better, and they all had an open mind to it. Like, it very well could have been in any other band that they just said, "No, you're the new girl. Don't try to come." You know what I mean? Like, don't try to mess around. Don't try to change things up. But everybody here is just imaginative, creative. They're just like, "Go ahead, let's see what happens. Let's get out on stage and fuck around a little bit and see what comes of it. If it's awesome, that's what we'll use." Like that's creativity at its finest. When you're just doing it off the cuff, you come up with something because you think, it might work. And then you try it and it works. It worked. This one worked to some extreme level though. Like Ghost Love Score will forever be a powerful song. Somebody looks legitimately happy.
Disabled guy.
That's awesome.
Huomenna lähdetään kentälle ja lennellään kotia kohti. Ja mennään sinne ja paistellaan vähän joulutorttia ja availlaan lahjat. Ja sitten pari viikkoa siitä eteenpäin niin lähdetäänkin ja Australiaan ja päästään taas laittamaan sortsit jalkaan.
When you're traveling the world like that, you kind of get to make up your own seasons. Where do we want to be at what time of the year? If we want to have a short winter, we're going to go up here real quick. We're going to bounce back out.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Northern Lights.
Beautiful.
And back to Down Under.
And back down to the Down Under.
Vuoden vaihtumisen jälkeen Imagineerum-aluksen
Hey,
etuvaloissa
I've spent a lot of times in those smoking rooms at the airports when I was traveling around.
siinti kaukainen manne. Australia ja Uusi-Seelanti ovat yhtyeen suosikkimaita vierailla, joten aikataulu oli tehty sen verran löysäksi, että vapaa-aikaa jäi riittävästi. Toki paikallinen juoma- ja astiakulttuuri kiinnostivat myös keikkapäivinä.
Who's not interested by steak and shrimp? Come on.
Mä löysin yhden juomakupin lisää. No kyllä koirille, mutta käytetään me.
Australian rundi oli lähinnä keikkarundi.
We're gonna drink out of the bowl. Very well.
Yup.
Roll with it.
6 vai 7 keikkaa siinä 2-3 viikon aikana, joten se oli hyvin easy rupeama, mutta niin kuin aina Aussessa, niin se oli silkkaa juhlaa alusta loppuun.
New Zealand soup. Cranberry vodka.
Ja siellä on äärimmäisen positiiviset vibat koko ajan. Tuntuu, että koko mantere olisi tippunut jostain ulkoavaruudesta keskelle eteläistä tyyntä valtamerta. Se on jotenkin niin erilainen kuin mikään muu mesta tällä telluksella.
Henkilökohtaisten rituaalien jälkeen juuri ennen yleisön eteen astumista on aika laittaa viisaat päät yhteen ja toivoa illalle onnistumista.
This is to be good, great, joyous, beautiful and free. This is life. Empire and victory! Yes, indeed.
Australian keikkojen ja lomailun jälkeen yhtye poikkesi Japanissa ennen kesäfestivaaleja. Ikimuistoiset keikat muun muassa Ilosaari Rockissa ja Vakkenissa muodostivat osan tämän kiertueen viimeisistä konserteista. Kun kalenteri näytti elokuun 11, oli kiertueen alkamisesta ehtinyt kulua 572 päivää. Tuona aikana bändi ehti soittaa yli 100 konserttia 34 eri maassa. Suuresta määrästä huolimatta ihan kaikki eivät vieläkään muistaneet arkirutiineja.
Forgot a part of his body.
There's even a gif of that.
I bet there is. That's like forgetting his arm. Come on.
Pipes! Forgot the pipes!
Oh,
pipes. Doodlesack.
Jälkeenpäin ajateltuna nuo tiepäällä vietetyt päivät tuntuivat hujaukselta, joka jätti jälkeensä uskomattomia muistoja.
It might sound a bit trite, but it is like a real community, a brotherhood, a
no
fellowship.
kidding.
All those words really fit.
It really is all of those things put together.
Other bands, and a year and a half of traveling the world, literally a genuine world tour, has been
like a clan in Scotland,
and it's strengthened the band as well.
The clan of Nightwish,
kind of ready for anything.
There's nothing that they could go through now that wouldn't be as hard as what they have already been through.
All of a sudden, for the last 10 months, it's going to be really weird to, see this stop very sudden. So, but
don't worry, Flo. Flo, it won't stop.
Not for a while, at least. Oh yeah, I understand that.
We do know that we've been doing these shows for a year and a half now, Bob. And this is the last.
You imagine what that must feel like for everybody, because we know that there are fans that are following them. Like,
yep.
You imagine if you were been following somebody for so long, going to every single concert, and then all of a sudden the magic has to end. That would be devastating. I got tears in my damn eyes just thinking about it. Like, nobody wants things that are that awesome and that freaking amazing as far as feelings and emotions and the roller coasters that you get when you listen to the music. Nobody wants that to just come suddenly screeching to a halt. Not after having so much fun and traveling around and meeting people. Hell no.
Well, there again, yeah, we're talking about last things here. You might continue from here.
Well, I was quite happy you were doing the talking, since I am the emotional one trying to hold back the tears, because it is a bit of an emotional moment. So, joy with us, cry with us, feel the emotion with us that has been around us for such a long time.
Same girl
now.
again.
This is a beautiful, very special moment that we're going to share with you. This is the last ride of the tour.
Kun bändi aloitti kiertueen viimeisen konsertin Saksan Meraluna-festivaaleilla, oli ilmassa haikeuden lisäksi myös suuri ilontunne. Kuten albumi, oli kiertue teemassa mukainen vuoristorata-ajelu. Mukaan mahtui huippuhetkien lisäksi myös helvetin porttien kolkuttelua, ja onkin pieni ihme, että sirkus pysyi pystyssä koko matkan.
Kyllä niin se, mistä mä oon ylpeä, on kyllä myöskin se, että kyllä mä uskoin kavereihini, bändiin, crewhun ja muuhun, että meillä on täydet mahdollisuudet vielä vetää tää näin. Mutta se, että oikeasti miten hyvin se sitten lähti menee, niin se oli yllätys.
Mitä jäät tältä kiertueelta eniten kaipaamaan?
No varmaan just tuo hyvä happi. Ja nyt kun kotiin menee, niin on se vähän aikaa pyörityttää, että mitä hän tässä nyt tekisi.
Onko mitään, mitä tekisit toisin niin kuin tulevilla kiertueilla, mitä nyt tällä kiertueella on tehty?
En mä tiedä, en mä kadu mitään tälläkään kiertueella, vaikka tässä on ollut tosiaan kaikennäköistä tapahtumaa, mutta kaikilla on syynsä ja seurauksensa ja kaikilla, mitä nytkin tällä kiertueella on tapahtunut, niin ollaan tultu tähän pisteeseen, että bändi toimii äärimmäisen hyvin ja porukka viihtyy viihtyy keskenään ja kiertueella. Että tää on tämmönen, ollaan tilanteessa, missä bändi on elämän, ilon ja rakkauden karavaani, joka kulkee kylästä kylään ja vie ilosanomaa eteenpäin. Ja jokainen päivä sitten päättyy vielä keikkaa, joka on ylistys elämälle ja elämän mahtavuudelle, niin eikä sitä voi halua sellaista muuttaa mihinkään.
I remember my feelings before I left, the few thoughts and feelings I had time for. Will it work? Will I feel isolated? You know, I'm Dutch and I'm a woman. I've not been in this group, you know, they're gonna be, you know, their group and then there's me. But that didn't happen. And I can feel one of the guys in a way without losing my thing, you know. It was a bit of actually a dream come true.
Jos hetken mietit, niin mitkä olisi sellaiset 3 asiaa, mitkä jää päällimmäisenä mieleen tästä kiertueesta?
Ensimmäisenä tietenkin tulee mieleen solistin vaihto ja siitä varsin tyylikkäästi selviäminen.
Yeah, you did.
Toisena se, että saatiin toteutettua tismalleen semmoinen show, mitä haluttiin jo levyn tekovaiheessa, että nyt tehdään sirkusta ja teatteria ja hienoa, että saa toteuttaa oman tunnelmansa. Ja kolmas on varmaan sitten tää päivä, kun viimeinen keikka, 1,5 vuotta kierretty ja kaikennäköistä hulinaa on ollut ylä- ja alamäkeen. Saattaa olla hieno hetki tänään tuossa keikalla ja keikan jälkeen.
Wow.
Vaikka tarina on lopussa, on varmaa, että mielikuvitus jatkaa Kvarkkien ja bosonien synnyttämiä tarinoita.
That's a man with a rolling arm.
Yes it is. Retata.
Missä vain ollaan? Puta suihin!
What?
Something with Utah.
Utah is not the place that you want to be. Not in the salt flats. There's not shit in the salt flats except for about every 3 or 4 kilometers on the road, there'll be a sign that says, remember, sleeping causes accidents. But there's nothing to look at. Jesus Christ, how do you not fall asleep? There's nothing to see. There's no buildings. There's nothing but salt as far as you can see.
They need some billboards there.
Yeah, they do. They need something because the only thing to read on the whole thing is, remember, don't fall asleep. You might die.
That's a good one.
Esi Jussi. John! John! Come to bank already.
They're like big kids. They never grew up. I love it.
That's a good one. And put a joke on the clown.
Hei Holopainen, jos on sun hommat loppuun, niin tuu kanttoriksi tuonne Hakametsän halliin.
Rakas agenttimme John Finberg, olet elänyt valheessa vuoden 2012 lokakuusta lähtien. Muistat varmaan tussaustapauksen San Franciscon keikan jälkeen. Siitä lähtien olet elänyt uskossa, että keikan jälkeen sammuit kadulle ja naaman tussasi 3 kadunmiestä. Me pahoittelemme tapausta.
Oh
Tässä on
no!
Rakastamme sinua siltä.
Never get drunk when you are bald.
Oh wow!
Cock and balls, cock and balls. Cock and balls. How did you get away with that? How did you get away from that?
He was really out hard.
Well, those band things.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Please learn the set list in 48 hours. It took us a few more than 48 hours, but we're not floor. I'm just saying. Definitely, Ronny, I appreciate you for being here with me, joining me on the journey. What I must say in closing is that I already knew from the jump that Nightwish had a huge fan base, a loyal fan base. Until now, I didn't realize exactly what that meant level-wise, because I knew, okay, yeah, you've had some singers, you've had some different lead singers, you've had this, but I didn't know it happened like this. I didn't know that it went down the way that it went down. Anybody that I know in my life that had to go through that probably would have just canceled and said maybe next time. But Nightwish didn't. After seeing this, though, legitimately, it makes me nothing but honored to have been welcomed with open arms into the Nightwish family, the Nightwish army, the Reactor Side Discord, whatever it is that you want to call yourselves. Like, legitimately, I appreciate it for a fan base that's as loyal as this one to have just been like, hey, welcome, highly. That means a lot. It really does mean the world to me. You guys do mean the world to me. Ronny, I appreciate it. Until the next one, we will be doing that coming up soon. Definitely join us when it arrives. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you disliked it, I won't believe you. Check out the other videos up on the screen.
That's a good one.
Until the next one, I'm highly combustible. You guys be happy.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I love you to the moon and back. Peace.